Ivan Kuskov, a man whose name may not ring a bell, was the catalyst that propelled Russian expansion into North America. Born in 1765 in Totma, Russia, Kuskov's influence was to span continents and create a lasting impact on the history of North America. Just 22 years old, Kuskov embarked on a journey that would take him from Siberia across the Pacific to Russian America. Under the guidance of Alexander Andreyevich Baranov, Kuskov honed his skills in managing frontiersmen, organizing supplies, leading hunting parties and building forts and ships. He was instrumental in establishing trade routes that would set the stage for Russia's presence in North America. It was in 1809 that Kuskov's vision came to life in the form of Port Rumiantsev. Located near present-day Bodega Bay, California, this harbor served as a trade and supply point for Russian activities along the Californian coast. Port Rumiantsev was a linchpin in the fur trade and logistics for Russia's presence in the Pacific. 3 years later, in 1812, Fort Ross was established. Situated 80 kilometers north of Port Rumiantsev in what is now Sonoma County, Fort Ross was more than just a fortified outpost. It was a thriving hub for fur trade and agriculture, providing sustenance for Russian settlements in Alaska. The Russian expansion in North America was not without its complexities. Relations with Mexico, for instance, swung between trade and diplomatic interactions to occasional territorial disputes. However, periods of cooperation did occur, such as the sale of Fort Ross to Johann August Sutter. Similarly, relations with indigenous peoples were multifaceted. While primarily engaged in fur trade, interactions ranged from cooperation in construction to conflicts over land and resources. The cultural impact was profound, resulting in cultural blending in some communities. Yet, all good things come to an end. The decline of the fur trade and economic challenges led to the sale of Fort Ross in 1841, purchased by Johann August Sutter. The fate of Port Rumiantsev is less documented. Its importance waned after the establishment of Fort Ross, and it was likely abandoned or sold in the 1840s. In summary, Ivan Kuskov was a pivotal figure in Russian expansion in North America. His leadership in establishing trade routes, managing frontiersmen, and building key outposts like Port Rumiantsev and Fort Ross laid the groundwork for Russia's presence in the region. Despite the eventual retreat of Russian influence, the impact of Kuskov's work is still visible in the cultural and historical landscape of North America today.